T's Journey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to any returning subscribers or viewers, and welcome to any new viewers. And I hope you subscribe. If you are new here, my channel is about weight loss on a GLP1. Also, just my life's ups and downs. So I hope you stick around to check out my journey. So it is week 9, right? Week 9. Week 9. No, week 10. I think it's week 10, y'all. Is it week 10? I don't know, because I didn't film last week. And last week was week 8. So it's week 9. God, sorry. Week 9 of Creating Better Habits, workout edition, where the goal is to work out on a set schedule every week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. It's supposed to be the schedule. If you've been watching, or if you start to watch, life changes, and I don't always stick to that, but I'm really trying. The goal is to do 2 to 3 strength training days and 80 minutes of cardio. That was changed kind of towards maybe a few weeks ago was changed. Well, anyways, through it all, the month of December threw me off. I got the flu right after Thanksgiving. So the first week of December, I was sick. I didn't go to work all week. And I tried to, get my life back together after the flu. And I did like a low recovery, strength training, and I did some cardio. I don't think I made 80 minutes. I think I made like 60 or something like that. And that was that. So after that, I was like, okay, we're getting back on this, the swing of things. We're going to make it, because I extended it until it was supposed to be for 60 days. Then it went to 90 days. Then it went to 120 days because I want to get this down. Well, I end up getting COVID after Christmas. I got COVID the week of Christmas, like after our Christmas family gathering, a bunch of us got COVID. So that set me back. So I didn't record last week, but I did lose 2 pounds, and I think it was mostly because of COVID, and I wasn't really eating. I had lost my taste. I just had an appetite. I was fatigued. I was barely eating. So it could be that. I didn't work out or anything like that. I would have probably dropped dead if I would have worked out, because I was so tired. I think I was eating 800 calories. I was tracking my calories, the little ones that I did have. So that was that. So this is a new week, and it is currently, as I talk, it is currently Wednesday. Yes, the first day of my workout is Wednesday. But that's okay. I'm going to work out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Thursday will be the odd day because I'm, supposed to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But it will be cardio only. I am recovering from COVID. Between the flu and COVID, one of them was trying to take me out. I think it was the flu. So I'm going to take it easy, not push myself too much, because, like I said, it wasn't really eating a lot. I'm still not eating a lot, but I'm not eating the calories that I was before. But I'm trying to get better, so I'm not going to do too much and fatigue myself. I was on vacation for about a week and a couple days, so that kind of helped. I did go to work while I was recovering from COVID. Of course, we all wearing masks. I wasn't contagious. I didn't have a fever. I was just tired and cough, a little bit of cough. Mostly was a runny nose was the most, and some congestion. So I worked a few days, and it really wore me out. I probably should have called in all week. I only worked 3 days. I probably should have called in all week. But I didn't, because I didn't want to, use a lot of my sick time. I also didn't want to get anyone sick, so I made sure I at least didn't have a fever. So, but I think I would have recovered well if I would have not went to work. But that's fine. It's neither here nor there. I got a stove in between that. I got my new stove in between all that time. So that's exciting, and I'm loving my stove. And I got a new microwave for Christmas from my niece, my nephew, and my sister. I got a Breville microwave. They're pretty expensive, like $250. for a microwave. I don't know what microwaves are running now, but I thought that was a lot, but I wanted it. It's just cute. It goes with my kitchen. And Santa brought me, well, my nephew, and my sister bought me a microwave. So had a good time, got some good things going on, even though I was sick. And I said, you know what? Let me get back on track, because it was hard for me to try to even get back on track. The Saturday before, if you watch my video, I think I said it. The Saturday before I realized that I had COVID, I did like a lower body workout. I had to like 3 sets of each workout. And I think that took me over the edge. I was like, Sunday and Monday, I was like, oh my God, I shouldn't have not done that. I thought I was going to pass out on Sunday. But I'm alive. I'm here. I made it. So I'm going to just take it easy, do my cardio, try to get my steps in at least. Starting this week, I'm in 2 challenges, one with coworkers and one with some members from my GLP group that I belong to, that I love. All the groups that I'm in, that really helps me, gives me new ideas, all types of stuff. So I am going to make sure I get my steps this week, get back on track. The next week will be cardio too. I'm going to do just 2 weeks of cardio just to get myself going. Maybe I'll throw in some body weight stuff, if I need to. Maybe like some push-ups, some women style push-ups. Maybe some body squats. I don't know. See how I feel, especially getting back to work and recovering. Want to make sure I'm not doing too much, but definitely going to walk. And then hopefully after my 2 weeks of getting myself back on track with as far as cardio and just movement and stuff, because I was laying around most of my vacation, I can get back to strength training, and I'll start low. I already have a recovery program for COVID recovery that's going to be lightweight. I'll probably, do most of it at home. Maybe go to the gym if I want to, go ahead and do that. But it helps that they're home workouts with my schedule, because when I go back to work, it is back to the grind. Like I'm going back to 4 and 5 days with, working 10, 12 hours. So it's going to be boom, back. So that is the plan. And I just want to give my body time to recover, to also bring back some calories, so that I do have the fuel to do everything. And I felt like with the flu, I maybe kind of rushed things after I was recovering from the flu. And that didn't help me when I got COVID either. So I got to make sure that my body's good so that I can keep on to this journey. I was reading some things about the flu and COVID and just this season, because it's tough everywhere, especially in the hospitals. At least my one hospital, my per diem hospital, which is more a regular hospital, but it's like a primary hospital within the system that we have. And it's like a bigger hospital for that system. We have 2 different systems in our city. I work for a little smaller system compared to another system that we have, which is huge. That system is huge too. I work for that system too, and I hated it. But anyways, the hospitals are full. ERs are full. Beds are taken. Word of advice: unless you are truly feeling like it's a life emergency, go to urgent care. Call your primary doctor. Do not sit up in the ER. First of all, you sit up in the ER, and there's people who are probably sick as a dog who are going to infect you. Okay? That's first of all. Second of all, the staffing. Staffing is sick. You know what I mean? So staffing is short to an extent. Maybe not everywhere, but a lot of places. Like the Saturday after Christmas, my cousin worked, and she said 22 RNs called in, 19 aides called in. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people in one hospital. I know we have over 300 employees, but to have that many people call in on one day, that's just one day. That's a lot. And it's a full hospital. So you need all hands on deck. So, word of advice, like I said, go to urgent care or call your primary. If you don't have a primary, find one. Because you will be in the ER for hours. There were people who were in the ER 4 days waiting for a bed. the hospitals can only hold so much. And then with the cutbacks from y'all president, I'm not going to get political, but I'm just saying, that doesn't help either. So it is tough out in these flu and COVID streets. If you can stay home, stay home. I told my family New Year's Eve, I'm not getting them together at all. I will bring in New Year's with me and my dog, where I know we won't contract anything. And that's what we did. So I hope you guys had a happy New Year, happy holidays. I hope everything worked out for you, got everything you wanted. And even if you didn't, that you were able to be with the ones that you love. So that's my spiel. I'm going to do about 20 minutes on this walking pad. I'm at 2.6. My goal was to be at 3 for the month of January, but life is lifing, and it is what it is. 2.6 is better than nothing. So I'm going to be at 2.6 for the month of January, and then I'll up it till 2.8, 2 weeks in February, and then get my ass at 3, because that's where I want to be. Hopefully, God willing, I don't catch anything else. What the hell else can I catch? RSV? I don't know, whatever virus is going on, please stay away from me. And part of it is my fault, because I never got the vaccines. I got the COVID vaccines when they made us, and then I got the booster, and those almost killed me. So I said I would never get a COVID vaccine again, and I was good. I got COVID one time last year. This is my second time. But I will say, last year's COVID, I thought I was going to die. This year, COVID, it was just, it laid me down for a little bit. But last year, I thought I was going to die. So maybe my system getting used to the COVID vaccine. But I'm not getting another COVID vaccine. Not because I'm a conspiracy theorist or anything like that. I just didn't like the way it made me feel, all doses. So I'm not doing that, but I will get the flu vaccine. I didn't get the flu vaccine because I haven't gotten the flu vaccine since like 2008. It's been forever, and I never get the flu vaccine because it makes me sick, not like the COVID vaccine, but it just makes me a little sick. So I never really got it. I'm like, I'm good. I wear a mask. I don't care, blah, blah, blah. But not everybody wear masks, obviously. So I got to protect myself and protect the people around me. So I'm going to get the flu vaccine in February. Once I know that I'm clear, I'm recovered, I don't have any more viruses within me, so that I don't get a vaccine while I have a virus. That can make you sick too. So I'm not going to do that. So that's the plan. And God willing, I will be good. So again, I lost 2 pounds. If you see my short, I showed you guys I lost 2 pounds, and I was at 170 last week. I'm gonna weigh myself later this week. Hopefully that wasn't just sick weight that I lost. It was actually weight loss. But if it is, I will be so excited, because I will eventually be out of the 170s, I believe. Oh, I did weigh myself, but I didn't show. I weighed 169.7 at one point. Right after I weighed myself in that short, I think I weighed myself a couple days later, and I was like 169.7. So I lost 3 pounds. But again, it could be sick weight. So hoping that it's not. And then I wasn't eating a lot of calories because I was, didn't feel well, and the COVID taste. So we will see, but I'm hoping that that's not it. And I'm realizing that even though I was only eating a little bit of calories, I'm realizing that to really get to my goal, like my doctor said, my calories are going to be a lot different than what I think they should be. Like, she had mentioned maybe 16 to 1800, but I'm thinking more like 12 to 1600. That's what I'm thinking, because I feel like that's where the actual weight loss is going to happen. And I was fooling myself thinking that I can do more. But even if which means that I know I really probably won't eat 1200 calories every day. That is just not going to happen once I get my appetite back. So that means move more to get that 1200 calorie. 1600 will be the max, not 1800 anymore. 1600 will be the max. 1200 will be the lowest. That is a plan in the next few weeks. So the point of that is, because there's a point to that. The point of that is, I have to reevaluate what I'm eating daily, go more. I do a lot of low dense, low calorie foods, but I have to eat a little bit more of them because I need to make sure that I feel full, even though I'm on this GLP1. Sometimes I'm not always full. So I gotta, just regulate how I'm meal planning and how I'm meal prepping. That's kind of the key. But I had 2 grocery hauls, if you watch them, and I think I'm on the right track. So that is where we are. I don't know, I'm rambling, but I haven't talked to you guys in so long. So the weight of 169.7 is the lowest, and 170.7 is about the highest that I've been in the last week or so. And I'm hoping this week that I'll still be in the 160s. If I'm not, I won't be so disappointed because I kind of know it's sick weight. But I don't want to be set 172. I don't want to be 171. I want to be at least 170 or below. That's what I'm hoping, 170.7 and below, even if it means I didn't lose anything. But I don't want to really gain much either. But if I'm 171, I won't be so sad. But if I'm 172, I'm going to be a little disappointed. But anyways, my goal, and I think I mentioned this in the last video, is to be in the 160s by my birthday. My birthday is in February, and it's mid-February, so I'm hoping that will happen. I don't have any plans for my birthday, y'all. I just don't. I don't have anything going on, but we'll see. Sorry, my alarm went off, reminding me to eat. So anyways, no plans for my birthday. My sister wanted me to go to Ohio with her and her boyfriend. They're going to see Jagged Edge. I love Jagged Edge. And I was just like, I don't want to be a third wheel. And she invited my other cousin. And my other cousin's like, so you're going to invite the sad, lonely chicks, huh? I'm like, well, we both are single. But it's okay. I don't know. I'm working the day before, so I probably won't go. But it was a thought that counts. And I've never been like this huge, on my birthday, I'm celebrating all birthday week, all month. I've just never been that. It kind of stopped for me when my grandmother passed away years ago. 2002, she passed away. And she was the 5th of February, and I was mid-February, so you celebrate together, and that just kind of changed things when she passed away. I was very close to my grandmother. She was like our second mother. So I don't know, I just never looked at my birthday the same. We were gonna go to Puerto Rico, but then that changed, so maybe we'll do something next year, and that'll be good. I'm just not like hyped up for my birthday this year either. I'm really just want to focus on my weight loss, and creating a better time management, just getting my life together, you know what I mean? Like organizing my house, thinking about my next move. Like I want to have like a little side gig going on, just those things. That's kind of what I want to focus on for my birthday, because I'll be turning 51. And then maybe one year I'll throw myself a big party. But right now my mind's not there, and I'm just, thanking God that I'm alive. And that I'm able to move, just being sick, noticing you can't even move, I'm able to move, I'm able to, afford groceries, pay my bills. Those are the biggest birthday presents for me. So that's just me. That's where I'm at in my life right now. I have peace. I don't have nobody dusty son stressing me out. Like, I'm good. I'm good. But that's my rant. And God willing, I will be in the 160s by my birthday. And as we know, the 6-month time frame for my time management, better habits, is April. So I still have 3 months to get there. Still doing the nighttime routine. Again, it's not every night, but it's 90% of the nights. My mornings aren't too bad. I probably need to get a better morning routine going, but I'm good because my mornings change every day because of work. So I'm not stressed about that. But I do have to be better at eating breakfast. So that'll probably be another series that I do before April, because I'm not always good at eating breakfast, and breakfast needs to happen. It helps with your hunger throughout the day and just gets you going for the day. So That's the plan. All right. I talked a lot. I was long-winded because I haven't talked to y'all forever. I was this close, y'all, to not doing YouTube videos anymore. I was just like, you know what? It's great to document it, but I'm not really documenting much. The people ain't watching, and I just don't want to do it. Then I made a grocery haul video, and I said, girl, get it together. It's all right. It's all right. I enjoy this. So I don't, you know, look to get paid from YouTube. That's not what it is. But I do want to build a community. I keep saying that. I do want to build a community. I love my GLP1 groups, the fitness groups that I belong to. I just want to have a group here on, YouTube, because a lot of us are struggling, either on a GLP1 or not. Trying to have better time management, trying to build better habits, trying to be better people. And life be life, and it ain't easy. So I'm back. I'm back and I'm rambling, but I appreciate y'all for watching, and I will talk to y'all on my next workout. All right, so it is Thursday, January the 8th, and this is my second cardio day, second workout of the week, and I'm going to do about 20 minutes at 2.6 on the walking pad. I got off work a couple hours ago, ate dinner, so I'm going to finish this up for the night and then take my butt to bed because I got to work in the morning at my per diem job. So my first day back to work today wasn't too bad, which helped because I feel good enough to actually work out or get on the walking pad after work. And this will probably put me over 10,000 steps. So I got like 7,000 steps at work. So this is probably like 3,000 steps. Anyways, so first day back to work wasn't bad at all. I worked in what we call the back. So we do procedures and put in IVs. And it was a pretty steady day. Had a good group of coworkers, and got off work, picked up my Ava girl from the dog sitter, and I'm like, I didn't meal prep this week because I was only working 2 days, so I had to find something to eat. And that was a struggle because I really don't have a lot of like quick protein to cook and eat. Well, I found a cauliflower crust pizza that I had in the freezer, so I just cooked that and ate that. Protein's not that high today. It's like 98 grams. Just this is the day after my shot, and the nausea's there. I'm just not that hungry. So it is what it is. But not going to talk too long. Just wanted to hop on, let you guys know that I am sticking to what I said so far. And then tomorrow I'll do another 20 minutes. And then Saturday, another 20 minutes. And that'll give me my 80 minutes. Actually, I had more because yesterday I was talking so much. It was like 20 minutes on the treadmill. On the walking pad. And I ended up doing another 15. So I did 35 minutes. So this 20 will be 55. And then the other 20 minutes will be another 40. So that'll be like 95, which is good. And I felt good after I got off the walking pad too. So it's good to keep getting the blood flowing and getting better. I tried my CPAP last night. I'll make a video about that, but wasn't that great. But I'll make a video, and you guys, if you want, you can watch that. So that's that. And I will talk to you guys later for my next workout. Well, it is Sunday, January the 11th, and it's morning time. I'm going to get my morning weights and let you guys join in on me. I'm trying to do like the weekly weights. So let's see what we are. I'm going to step on the scale. Of course, I'm not going to step on the scale with the phone because you guys know how I feel about that. It adds weight to the results. So for some reason, my scale wouldn't, it was like going too fast and I wasn't able to like record the actual weight, but I'll put a picture in the video to show you guys that I actually weighed myself and what my weight was. It was 171.9. So yeah, that 169 point whatever it was sick weight. I'm not 172 at least, but I didn't lose those 2 pounds that I thought I did just because I lost it because I was sick. But I still been tracking my calories, and I'm not really eating a lot. I think the most I ate Friday, because I had a fish fry, was like 1,600 calories, 1,668 or something like that. But that's where I'm at. I'm at 171.9, which is still better than 172.7 or whatever the case may be. So I lost a little bit, not a lot. Minor, I lost, if anything. And the goal still is to be in the 160s by my birthday, which is next month. So I think I'll get there. I'm just kind of sad that I didn't stay at the 160s, but deep down I kind of knew it was sick weight. So here's my real weight. So it is Sunday afternoon, January the 11th. Did my weigh-in and ate some breakfast, kind of sat around, and now I'm on the walking pad. I will have to do 25 minutes to get my 80 minutes because I only worked out 3 days this week. The 2 days that I'm, of course, are in the video, and Friday and Saturday. Guess what? I was sick again. Sick again. I can't catch a damn break. So Friday morning, after using my CPAP for the second day, I just felt congested. My ears felt really full. I felt extra congested, rather. My ears felt really full. And, of course, I had a headache again. And I was like, oh, my God. Is it the CPAP or is there something else going on? So I was like a little dizzy. I went to work. I only had to work 6 hours. But I was just like tired and, just didn't feel well. So thank God I only had to work 6 hours. So I got home. I had a doctor's appointment, but the doctor had a family emergency, so they ended up canceling that, even though I drove there, and the receptionist was a real biatch. I was like, okay, good, because I did not really want to deal with the doctors anyways. It was a GYN appointment, so I'm like, I really don't want to deal with it anyways. I just don't feel the best. So I got home, ate dinner, like an early dinner, and then I ended up going to bed. I didn't use my CPAP Friday night. My ears were pounding. Still felt that congestion, but my head and ears just felt so full. And I was nauseated. I don't know if it was the food, if it was my Manjaro. I just didn't feel well. So I ended up making an appointment with urgent care, because you can make an appointment with urgent care. In case you don't know, you can do it online. So I made an appointment with urgent care, and I ended up having a sinus infection. So I'm like, well, should I send out, I was like, well, maybe I shouldn't use my CPAP tonight. She said, no, use your CPAP. Your blood pressure's a little higher. It was like in the 140s, which is really in the 140s, like in the 120s. So she's like, use your CPAP, because that'll help. Your pressure's probably a little high from being sick and also not using your CPAP. So go ahead and do that. And then she ordered Afrin for 2 or 3 days. And after that, I'll use Flonase. And then sorry, I'm watching a YouTube video if you hear screaming. And then so Afrin for 2 days, 2 to 3 days. Flonase after the Afrin's done. And then she ordered amoxicillin antibiotic for 7 days, twice a day, which I hate. But that's fine. I got to, help myself out here. So that was Saturday. And I had to go get the prescriptions. I was tired because I didn't sleep that well Friday night because of the pounding in my ear. And I got a new mask for my CPAP. So I was like, I'm going to try the CPAP tonight, see if that helps. Because she said once I use the Afrin, that'll help with the decongestion, even though it's only 1 day. And then the CPAP just increase the humidity. And that'll also help with the congestion. So that's what I did last night. I did the Afrin, had my one antibiotic so far, and put on the nasal mask. And that mask is so much better than the first mask I had. So that was good. And I slept 9 hours. I slept 9 hours. Now, did the CPAP create this magical sleep? No, because I've only used it 3 times. But I don't feel as tired as I usually do. So I think it's gonna help eventually. The congestion wasn't as bad, even though setting your CPAP up for higher humidity, just so you know, you're gonna have to put more water in the humidifier in the middle of the night. So I had to do that, which was fine, but I just feel a little bit better. And then walking on the walking pad makes me feel a little bit better too. I've been having palpitations, I've been short of breath. Like, it's just been so much. I cannot catch a break. And of course it happens when I'm trying to create this discipline, but what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and I'm just keep going. That's the whole plan of it all. Pushing through, but not killing myself doing it, but taking the right steps. Like, making sure I get myself checked if I don't feel well, or, knowing that I can't work out and pushing myself. Because when I did that when I had COVID, I thought I was going to die the next day. So I just, got to be patient, give myself grace, and it is what it is. I know what I got to do, and I'm trying to do it. And for right now, that's what counts. So doing those 35 minutes on Wednesday, and then the 20 minutes on Thursday gave me 55 minutes. And doing another 25 minutes will give me 80 minutes. So at least I can reach that goal. I'm not, like COVID or flu sick where I couldn't do anything. So that does help. And then, I hate working. You guys know I hate working on Sundays because that's my meal prep day. But this 25 minutes is not going to kill anything. It's like 2 o'clock, and probably if I didn't sit around for 2 hours, I probably could have started some meal prep. But that's fine. I'm not meal prepping a lot this week. I'm going to meal prep some chicken thighs and and some steak. I'm going to cut up some steak into cubes, and I'm going to air fry both, so that's quick. I'm going to air fry some bacon, cut up some cubes, and I might make some sweet potatoes. I don't know. Might put those in the air fryer or put them on the saute them. I don't know about that yet. But I have rice. I have quick rice I can throw in the microwave and eat that as well. I have fruit. I'm going to put some fruit in some baggies, and that'll be pretty much it. And I have some hard-boiled eggs from Thursday night that I cooked. So those will be good for tomorrow, and then I'll make some more on on Monday. Tomorrow I can boil some more. That's my thing now. I want to have some hard-boiled eggs on deck so that I can grab. That's like three hard-boiled eggs without the yolks. I don't like the yolk unless I'm cooking it, or unless it's like in an egg salad. If I make like an egg salad with mayo and stuff, but that's 15 grams of protein. So that's not bad. So that's the plan. And life is lifing. Life is lifing. I'm still hoping, to get this series done in, the end of February, the last part of it. But just to keep life going, and if I need to extend it, I'll extend it. If I need to extend it for 6 months and just, hey, this is what I'm going to work on until my 6 months, which is April, is up, then that's what I'll do. And I'll just have other little series in between. But just to make myself disciplined, maybe I will keep it until April. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Who knows? I just want to make sure I keep the goal of working out with cardio and strength training. Of course, I'm not doing strength training the next 2 weeks. But I'm going to eventually get back into that too. So I'm just happy to be alive. Shoot. I'm just happy to be alive. But I won't hold y'all. I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. Of course, that's part of the video. And also, I like to chit chat on this walking pad. It kind of makes the time go by too. That's pretty much it. Let's see, something else I wanted to say, and now I can't remember because I like to change the subjects every once in a while, all the time. I can't remember. I wanted to say something about my exercising. Oh, so I was thinking about how in the winter, I get less motivated because, it's cold outside. You don't want to drag yourself to the gym. But this winter, I'm like, man, I can't wait to get back in the gym. I'm going to do like those home workouts for recovery, um, the next two after next week, just to kind of get myself back into strength training. But if I ever feel like a day where I can just get up early and go to the gym, because I'm working a lot the next 2 weeks too. That's another reason why I need to do home workouts. But I feel like I'm ready. Like I want to get in the gym. So maybe, some days I'll go to the gym instead of working out at home. But February, I'm definitely hitting the gym. That's, the recovery will be, those two recovery weeks will be for the last 2 weeks of January. And then February is gym time. I miss the gym. And usually in the wintertime, I don't want to go to the gym. But I do. I think because I've been down for so long with all this flu and COVID stuff. And then, okay, besides that, so that's that with the gym. I want to get back to the gym. But then I want to talk to my doctor because I want to find out why my immune system is so shot. Because I'm eating whole foods, working out, maybe not like intense working out, but I'm getting there. I'm losing 0.1 pound sometimes, 0.5. I'm not losing a lot of weight with the GLP, but I'm getting there. I'm a slow responder, but I'm getting there. My thyroids, I don't know what they look like. I have to get blood work tomorrow. But my thyroids, are they better? Are they worse? I don't know yet. Perimenopause is kicking my butt. But I need to find out what is the contributor to this my immune system. Because, man, I'm taking vitamin C, vitamin D. I'm taking zinc. I started zinc when I had the flu, or COVID rather. One of the two. I started zinc in December, either way. So I don't know what it is, but I'm sick of it. I think the sinus infection came from the flu and COVID. Just all together, my sinuses were inflamed. I already had retinitis. That's a chronic illness that I have too, and I should be taking Flonase. So not taking that doesn't help. So having that prescribed to me by the urgent care provider yesterday, I'll have to just suck it up because I hate nasal sprays. I just hate it. I have to suck it up and start going back to that daily. I used to take it daily decades ago, and then I stopped. So, my bad. I haven't had a sinus infection in decades, but I think, again, the flu and the COVID just inflamed everything and screwed all of it up. So, I'm going to get there, like I said, but, life is lifing, and one day at a time. If you're struggling too, especially in this season where it's winter and you may not have the motivation, or, you're getting sick like everybody else, just hang in there. We can still do it. We're still making progress. The scale isn't the only win that we have. Just showing up is a win as well. So that's how I'm looking at it. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later because I don't want to keep yapping on this on this walking pad, and we'll sum it up. So it is the weekly summary. It's Sunday night, and I like to get those done on Sunday night unless I do it earlier. I like to get these done rather Sunday night. And it's the wrap up. So we got our 80 minutes in. I did the last 25 minutes on the walking pad earlier. And that's a goal that we did achieve for this week because that is our weekly goal, 80 minutes of cardio. So even with the sinus infection, I was able to knock it out. It did help that I did Wednesday and Thursday. And even though I was, wasn't feeling well those 2 days, doing that extra time on Wednesday kind of helped with just having to do 25 minutes today. Even though I don't like working out Sundays, I still did it. So that's a plus. That's a good thing that I did this week. What I learned, again, is, as I say pretty much every week, is to try to get my workouts done earlier in the week. That Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday schedule is something that I really, really want to, lean towards sticking to. But it's just taking time, and life is lifing. So we're getting there. We're getting there, and being again mindful of at least trying to reach the goals. What I learned um, earlier this week. That's what I need to do. But I also learned that through sickness, if I pace myself and if I give myself grace and time to, just sit down and not stress about working out, that I can at least get some things done. Like I didn't feel well, but I was able to work out today. Friday and Saturday, I gave myself grace to just recover and do what I needed to do and listen to my body. And I was able to get things done on Wednesday and Thursday because I didn't feel too bad. So that's what I have to, keep in mind if ever I'm sick again. I hope not. It's just been a lot going on since the end of November. I just can't get over these viruses and infection, the sinus infection. This just started, but the viruses and trying to recover from them and still work and still work out. It's a lot, but I'm gonna get there. And just taking one day at a time and doing the best that I can. That's all we can do. So I'm happy about that. I want to do like pats on the back every week, and the pat on the back is getting the 80 minutes done through this sickness this week. So that's a good thing. But next week's a new week. Gonna try my best again, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, to get it done, get the 80 minutes of cardio, and then the week after that, we'll do the cardio goal and the strength training goal. That is the plan. So thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, comment below if you're trying to create better habits, no matter what your age is. I'm 50 and I'm trying to get better habits and time management and all that good stuff. Never too late to try. Never too late to work on yourself. So comment below if you're working at something. Like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want. Alrighty, be blessed. Have a blessed week. Have a blessed night, and peace out.